Good morning dear students. Today again we are ready with our another topic, that is the poem The Squirrel from our main course book Honeycomb. In this poem the poet describes how the squirrel covered with grey hair sitting on the ground eating a nut. This poem has been composed by Mildred Bowers Armstrong. So let's begin the poem. He wore a question mark for tail. The poet says that the tail of the squirrel looked like a question mark, or you can say that the poet compares his tail with a question mark. An overcoat of grey. In this line the poet describes that the color of the squirrel's fur was grey and that covering seemed as an overcoat over him. He sat up straight to eat a nut. He means the squirrel was sitting straight while eating the nut. So, he looked very active at that time. In the next line, he liked to tease and play. The poet describes the squirrel liked to tease the poet with his naughty and playful nature. And if we ran around his tree, he went the other way. In the last two lines, the poet wants to say, when the poet ran around the tree, the squirrel ran on the other side at once. Thus, the squirrel had a playful nature. So, at last, we also like to discuss the rhyme scheme and the poetic device of the poem. The rhyme scheme means the sound of the last syllable of the word, and in this poem these are the last words: tail, grey, nut, play, tree, way. Grey, play, way are producing same sound, that's why we can put same rhyme for them, but tail, nut, tree are not same in the sound, so we will put different alphabets for the rhyme. So the rhyme scheme for this poem: A, B, C, B and D, B. A, B, C, B, D, B. And the poetic device which is used here is the personification, as the squirrel is presented as human by using he instead of it. So that's all for the poem. Students, you have to read this poem, analyze according you, and do solve these 3 textual questions in your rough notebook. Thank you and have a nice day, beta.